I do think there are a lot of smart pop songs. In fact, a lot of the pop songs that would be considered, very vapid mainstream pop songs are very, very smart. Grimes is ultimately a pop project. I consider pop to be just music that is ultimately extremely gratifying. It's music that just seeks to hit the pleasure center. And that's a huge priority for me with music. A lot of music that doesn't do that. I care a lot about texture. I care a lot about trying different production techniques. I care a lot about referencing stuff that is not usually referenced in pop music, and I care about the lyrical content being, really emotionally relevant. The song is sort of about a feeling of physical vulnerability. I don't know, we just wanted to do something that was kind of using ideas of masculine sort of physical power and, I don't know, just building something beautiful out of that, and kind of me being some sort of voyeuristic figure within this sort of world. I don't know, I've just been really into anime since I was little. When I was in elementary school, I grew up in Vancouver, and there's a huge Japanese, Korean, and Chinese, mostly from Hong Kong, population. I don't know, my elementary school was all the cool girls were the Japanese girls, and they were the prettiest girls, and they all had their Sailor Moon cards, and I was just I mean, I've always been a visual artist. I've always done a lot of visual art, but it's never been anywhere near anything professional for me, but it's a huge passion. That's actually, I started drawing because I started trying to draw anime, but that was my introduction to art. I care about production more than I care about, building an image or something, although that's sort of becoming a thing that I realize you can use to wield a lot of power, so it's a good thing to also work on, but I don't know, it's weird to expect a performer to also be a producer, I guess. There's people that produce music and they're good at producing, that's what they do, and then there's performers. And I think that's a beautiful way to make music, because that's everyone just doing the thing they do best. And personally, I've just always been on a budget. I mean, that's been a really weird transition, is learning to be a confident, outward. I'm a pretty introverted person, but I think I was just forced into this situation. I mean, basically the second tour I ever did was the Licky Lee tour, which was, thousands of people every night. And previous to that, the biggest show I'd ever played was 300 people, so I just had to suck it up and do it. And then once I started doing it, I mean, it's been really interesting to me to see how much you can actually just create this, I don't want to say fantasy, but you can just, I'm in the process of molding reality. I love humanity, I love the way people look. I don't know, I'm really, in painting it's always portraits. In music I need vocals. It's always just about engaging with I don't know, a personality for me. I mean, even with music, I think that's one of the reasons I'm so drawn to pop music, is because it's so much about the personality behind the music or whatever. And I just am coming to take great pleasure out of building this branding thing, this idea of what Grimes is, and controlling everything about it, and really just being able to, all I do all day is just make creative decisions. And it's there's nothing better than that.